R.I.P. to the Shredder, but we're about to bring the Shredder back from the dead. All right, here we go. Let's get into it. RC for life. We're going to take the Arrma differentials and put it into the Redcat Shredders. Yeah, it's going to be a little journey here, but we're going to go down this rabbit hole. I promise you, this is going to come out good. Now, if we can get this done, it'll be perfect. Like I said, y'all need to stay tuned to the channel. I got some real crazy upgrades for the Shredder. There'll be no upgrades like it at all anywhere. So please follow the channel, subscribe, like. Let's get it out, because I want everybody that has a Shredder to get these upgrades. It's going to be Shredder changing. Yeah, I also, realized that the Shredder was discontinued. I talked some of Redcat's marketing, and they have no plans of bringing it back, because as you know, the machete was the replacement. But the machete doesn't really replace the Shredder, if you ask me, because the machete is not versatile like the Shredder is, as we know. You can do so many things to it. So me and the rep was talking, and he agreed with me, but he also let me know that the machete has some crazy upgrades coming out from Redcat. So I'm looking forward to that. Y'all should be too. It's gonna be crazy, they said. So maybe my feelings will feel a little better about them RIP and the Shredder. But I refuse to have that, so I'm taking over the Shredder. I'm manufacturing every part that's out there for it and upgrading it. And you'll see my next episode will be the first manufactured part for the Shredder. So you don't want to miss the next episode. Definitely don't. Trust me on that. So yeah, we're going to bring them back, and we're going to do super upgrades, and I'm also doing a lot. You just have to be around to check it out, and trying to move as fast as I can with these upgrades so y'all can get them soon as possible. Yeah, and another note, like I said, I've been looking on the internet for Shredder parts, and they are running out. There will be no more Shredder parts available, except for maybe the Chinese market. They're doing some other things, which we'll get into a super upgrade, and we'll talk about that too. But as you see, I got the differential part, and I don't like the fact that Redcat makes these plastic parts in their differential, so I'm already on it, guys. I'm gonna make everything aluminum, an original Redcat differential. So if you want the Redcat differential in all aluminum, I will have that for you. So as we go on into this project, which like I said was a rabbit hole, you have to do a lot of drilling, and you definitely have to replace the Arrma screws and find the right size screws to fit into the Redcat Shredder disc. So you have to find that, and that can be found. I found some online. Amazon have many different screw types that you can buy for the Redcat products and Redcat Shredder. So you're gonna look on Amazon, you can find some things. And like I said, we're gonna make the Shredder one of the illest RCs on the planet when I'm done with it. So y'all need to go get your Shredders off the shelf and bring them out. Well, my next episode would definitely make you do that. So I can't wait. RC for life, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna rock, and we rock. So yeah, you're gonna go through a little ups and downs if you're gonna try to attempt this at home. Like I said, you're gonna have to drill the holes in the Redcat Shredder differential disc larger than normal so you can compensate, because the Arrma doesn't really line up completely with the Redcat's diff. So you have to make the holes bigger. And me, I was gonna take the Arrma stuff and use it, but I just used more of the Redcat stuff and it worked out better. But I'm gonna do another video if you want to use totally Arrma parts in it. I'm gonna show you how you can do that too. But right now we're just gonna focus on the Shredder's differential and foolproof it. Okay, you see I'm having problems picking these washers up. Oh boy. Like I said, this part here, I'm gonna get it made in aluminum, so we won't have to worry about anything with the Redcat Shredder original diffs. So if you buy it from me, it'll have that in metal with it. Aluminum. So that's coming very soon, but we're gonna stick to the basics. Oh, finally found a way to get them washers. Gotta use some tweezers, people. Yeah, that fits right on there nicely. And don't forget, you can't use the Redcat Shredder insides if you're using an Arrma aluminum casing. And you also have to shred these. You see the little notches on this plastic piece? You have to file that down completely flat. You have to file that down completely flat. Because if you don't, it won't fit on the Arrma casing even. It'll be shifted. So that's something that's a major thing you have to do. And also don't forget to put the seal back in with the grease. Now, as you see, I'm going to use some of the Arrma parts. So that's why I'm drilling this out to make it bigger. You can do this also, but you don't have to. You can slide the regular pin from the differential from the shredder right back in there. But if you try to put the Arrma, it's not going to fit in the shredders. So, on that note, just letting y'all know that. Now you can go through the hassle of doing this, or you can just slide the regular pin from the Redcat Shredder in there. With me, I like to go down rabbit holes, and I like doing things the hard way. I like a challenge. If it's going to challenge me, then it's worth the challenge. But as you see, not winning this challenge yet, but I'll get it. I'm gonna keep going with all of the Redcat Shredder parts because I don't want you guys to go through that. That was horrible. See, everything's there. Just gonna remove this so we can put the Redcat Shredder parts inside of the Arrma casing. Tweezers seem to work very well to get these things out. Also, I like to talk about RC racing, and I like to talk about kit building, how kits are different now. Most of the cars you buy, they're already put together, they're already assembled. So that's kind of taking the fun out for me. So what I did was take it upon myself to go online. I've been online for about 4 or 5 days straight, and I ordered a shredder in all parts. In all parts. I looked for every part for the shredder and I ordered it, and I have it here now, and I'm gonna do a build from the floor up. Because that's the way I was, brought up with this RC stuff, man. We built our kits from the floor up. I mean everything to the kit. So we're gonna do that with the Redcat Shredder. That should be some fun. And on the way, I will be upgrading it with all of my upgrades to complete the car. So this is going to be something, people. Like I said, when I'm finished with the shredder, it'll be capable of running 12S. But I don't know if you're going to want to run 12S because you won't be able to control the speed, But 8S, I'm going to stick with 8S now. We have 3 shredder builds that I'm making. I give names to my cars. So we have the first shredder build is the shredder of steel. That means it's all metal parts on the shredder. So it's Superman. And my second shredder build will be Kong. As you see, I like to name my shredders after movies and monster characters. So Kong is a basher. The shredder of steel is more like a show model. but it is deadly. If I put it out, it will do its numbers, but you don't want to crash aluminum parts and all metal parts, so that's the only downfall to that. The Kong will be the most fun shredder because I'm gonna build this so it's durable. You know, it's gonna be crazy, and the look of it is gonna look crazy. It's not gonna look like a regular shredder body, and that's another thing. I'm working on new bodies for the shredder too, so I'll be putting those out pretty soon. But like I said, my next episode y'all need to catch. All y'all shredder lovers, you better come back. Okay, let's get into it. You see I got everything out. I'm gonna take the Redcat Shredder parts out so I can put them into the Arrma aluminum casing. I mean, y'all seen this 1,000 times on YouTube, so you know how this go. So I'm not going to talk your head all through it. But what I do have to talk your head through, that'll be later. I'll talk your head off later. I do have to address something with this differential that it's probably going to be the downfall of anybody trying to do this. You're going to be like, wow, you're going to stop at this point. So when we get to the point, I'll let you know. But as you see, we're just tearing shredded differentials apart, using what we can use out of it. And, you know, I do it as I go. This was a fun run for me. Yeah, so you might want to grab some electric tools. I like working with stuff that makes it complicated sometimes. But I also gave up on this, and you'll see later, I'm going to go to my power tools because everything is greasy and slippery. I can't do anything with it. As you see, I switched up on them, and we're moving right along now, buddy. Yeah, so you might want to do that, you know, have these tools available so you can just get through this faster than otherwise you'll be here a while trying to fumble with these Allen wrenches and all type of things happening in between. So yes, I'm very excited about these shredder builds. And I also got my brother's shredder. I don't know what I'm gonna do with his yet, but we're just trying to. Actually, I'm working on a super upgrade for this one. I'm going to tell you one upgrade because we have so much time to waste over this differential getting put together. Well, one upgrade is I'm not happy with the shredder's wheelbase and how wide it is. It's not wide enough. It's too narrow, so the car flips over quick. So what I did, I've done an upgrade already. I extended the front arms and rear arms to be almost as wide as the 8S Arrma Kraton. So you're going to want to see that upgrade too. That'll be coming up very soon. So I'm going to widen the base, and then we're going to see how it performs from there. So you see I got everything apart. I got all the pieces I need from out of the Redcat, getting ready to go into the Arrma. So this is going to be a fun build. And also, like I said, I'll be having RC races on my channel too. So y'all come through. I have that content, like I said, coming. Just trying to move as fast as I can. Got a lot of things going on, but I'm going to make time for this. All right, we're back, and we're gonna just put this back together how it's supposed to be. As you see, I got all of the Redcat Shredder parts into the Arrma aluminum casing, and we're gonna go ahead and put this together. But as you notice, I'm gonna show you something about the bearings that what you have to do to the bearing. See, so I have to take this out again and put the bearing on. You have to put the bearing on before you put the gear in. A lot of people forget that. It caught me too, so don't feel bad about it. Just go back and do the extra work and get it out. Okay, this is where I'm going to show you what things get a little tricky for you. But we ain't there yet. You have to have a lot of different size shims. You never know what kind of shim you're going to need, how thick or bold, and also your bearings. I went for the blue bearings because I saw a lot of people that had shredders. They said these bearings hold up better than any bearings. So I switched all of the bearings out into these blue bearings. I forgot the company name, but they're the blue bearings. They're real strong. They have the blue trimming on the bearing. So, you know, that's how you can recognize it. But I'll put something in the link so you'll know where to go. But if you go on Amazon, you should be able to find them real quick. Or eBay. You have to shop around different websites to get these things. Like I said, when I was looking for the parts for the Shredder, it was a nightmare how many websites and dark places I went to get these parts. But I did it for you guys to show you that you can build a Shredder from scratch. But I don't know for how long, well, right now, but I'll have the parts available. So it only cost me $200 to build this Shredder from scratch. And before they started jacking up the prices, it probably would have been cheaper just to buy a Shredder from parts. That's going to be a fun build too for me. Building Kong is going to be fun, and I'm going to shock you with the upgrades in them. You know, so it's going to be cool. So get them Shredders off of the shelf, or go dig them out, dust them off, and get ready to start working on them again. And we're going to get these things up to where it needs to be, because we all love this Shredder, and we're not going to let it just go out like that. I refuse to let it die. It's really a great car. If you ask me, it's one of the best cars that you can buy in RC if you upgrade it, if you have the right upgrades for it. But I'm on that, so let's go. RC for life. As you see, I bored out the holes in the Redcat Shredder differential, and I'm going to put this plastic piece back in for now, which I didn't want to. I'm also going to throw the seals back in it so we don't lose any oil or whatever type of silicone goes in there, whatever you want to put in it inside of your gearbox. But as you see, I've got it on, and I'm shimmying it up. It took me a while to find out the right amount of shims, but you just have to use the basic one shim. You can go two if you want, but one or two, no more than one or two. Or you're running into problems, it'd be too tight. You won't be able to turn the differentials when you turn. So don't get caught up in that. Ooh, I grabbed that pretty fast. Okay. Alright, now so I'm putting my pins back in, and these are the regular Redcat Shredder pins. I'm putting back in because I wanted to show you that build. You can also use them. And we'll find out later if they snap. But I don't think they will. Yeah, so let's talk about the machete a little bit. I've been doing some upgrades to that too, so we'll get into that too. But that's a great car from Redcat. The machete is a good car, and I hope the modifications that they're gonna come out with is gonna, you know, make it better than what it is. You know, so but it is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a very good car. I have no complaints. Matter of fact, I got a video of me out with the machete running it. I'll put that out pretty soon. Yeah, I tried some things with it. But let's get into this now. You see the bearings? You have to order a special bearing. And I'm going to tell you the bearing size that you have to order. The bearing size is oh yes, so my bag, I had to go get this paper that I write all my notes on. But the bearing size that you're gonna need is gonna be 8 times 15 times 4 millimeters. That means you're just mixing up the bearings from your Redcat and the Arrma combined to get the right size. But it's 8 times 15 times 4 millimeters. Yes, that's gonna be your problem when you're doing this build right here, is that you're gonna notice the bearing doesn't fit at the end. And it sucked for me, because when I got to the end, I was like, what is going on? And Walmart is the only one that carries this size right now that I found. So I ordered a gang of them, because I'm gonna be selling these parts, and I want them to be complete when I sell it. So that's another thing. And yeah, me and Redcat are becoming real close friends. I haven't sponsored anything for them yet, but I'm pretty sure that will come down the line. And maybe I'll land a job at Redcat. How about that? And I'll make sure I bring the shredder back. Trust me on that. And actually, like I said, I don't think the machete was a replacement for it. So I'm gonna do a replacement shredder. It's gonna look like the shredder. It's gonna feel like the shredder. It's gonna be built like the shredder. But all of them things that we didn't like about the shredder will be fixed. And that's how you build another shredder. As you see, I've done it. It's moving freely. No resistance. Beautiful. Fits, locks in. Everything is great. Couldn't ask for nothing better. It's there. That's it. Just close it up and make sure it closes up right. And we're good to go, man. It fits like a glove. It's there. So you can use Arrma aluminum cases for the Redcat, and it works great. You just have to make sure you get the bearing, you have the right flat screws for the Redcat Shredder diff, or to scrape against the case, and that's something you don't want to have. So on that note, just get your screws. I have a couple ordered right now, because these type of screws that they use for the Arrma, you have to combine. RC for life, we out.